This playthrough is rated E for everyone. And that's all you need. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with another new game from my collection. This time it's Gobliiins for the PC. Came out in 1993, released by Coktel Vision, a French gaming company. Later Sierra Online, and then for other itinerations, iOS, Windows, and so forth and so on. This game came out, at least the English version, which really, I mean, yeah, this is a French game, and technically this is the English version, but you can't really tell because there's no actual dialogue in this game. It's all gibberish. At least I think it's gibberish. I don't think it's supposed to be French or anything like that. But this version is 1993. I didn't play it initially when it came out. I think I got it a couple of years later in a bargain bin. I think it was like a, it wasn't, yeah, I think it was a Babbage's, and I think I got the, like all three games in the series. For like $5 a piece or something like that. They're fun puzzle adventure games. So this it's very simple. Before we go on to it, I'm going to cut behind the screen for a second and show you a little bit about the story, because this game doesn't really give you a story except for that cutscene at the beginning. You have to look at the manual to get like the plot of the game. So let's switch to that really quick. So let's cut to my menu. All right, so let's take a look. This is the only way I could figure out how to do it. So let's take a look at the manual here. And yes, I am playing this from GOG. You can play it from other such games. Unfortunately, I do not own the original disc anymore. And it was back in the day of floppies. Ooh, floppies, scary children. Not everything was digitally downloaded and through CDs. Ooh. But anyway, I like the artwork to this game. The artwork and the character designs for this was created by Pierre Gilhodes. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. French artist who worked on this series of games, and there was another game called Woodruff and the Schnibble of Azimuth, I believe it's called. I think I played that one like a long time ago. I don't even remember how that game plays. But anyway, let's look at the story before we actually play the plot. Gobliiins, the story. The king has gone off the deep end. Somewhere out there is a voodoo doll with his name on it, and the king keeps getting the point. How can he regain his sanity? There's only one person who could possibly help, Nyack, a talented but testy wizard. If he can be found, it's bound to have a cure for this mysterious illness which baffles the court medics. Hooter, Dwayne, and Bobo, the three inseparable, courageous, and fun-loving goblins, have set out to procure this miraculous medicine. However, our dear goblins have never ventured outside the comfort and peace of the realm, because, as rumor has it, the world outside is populated by terrible men and beasts. Here are some of the facts that have been handed down. Niak, the wizard, is allergic to noise and will not open his door unless you can pay. Fortunately, there's a diamond mine next door. When the wizard is away, he leaves Ragnarok in charge, a strange dog who loves getting his teeth into little birds. In his house, Niak breeds carnivorous plants. He hides his mixtures and magical ingredients at the back of his workshop. They say his house has subterranean corridors where mean spiders and horrible ghosts are the guardians of much coveted treasure. Word has come to the goblins of Shadwin, an old creep who is a powerful bigwig of a magician. From his dwelling, gates lead into other worlds. He helps those who are good and proper, and he gives them good counsel. He lives under a carrot patch, his diet consisting entirely of carrots, but he sleeps a lot and is hard of hearing, which makes it difficult to wake him when he's plunged into his mysterious reveries. It seems that in this faraway land, a massive figure hovers over the earth, a symbol of the happiness that drives evil away and regenerates drained energies. Not far away lives Gemalor, a double-headed dragon with fiery breath. He is difficult to approach, but his magic flames can be freely afflicted victims from the most powerful enchantments. Melgant lives a bit further away, in the ruins of a castle. His only pastime is reading books, which the librarian writes for him. However, since the time of that Carbonek, the librarian, was bitten by a werewolf, he has taken to writing the most melancholy works, lamenting his lost humanity. These writing plunge Melgant into the depths of melancholy too. As legend has it, a magic weapon, which could destroy all wizardry, is buried deep under the rubble. And this is a hint of how to get past certain quest objectives in the game. So we don't really need to read the rest of the book. It's just how to play the game and how to save, which I can describe as we play. So, all right, let's go back to the main game. Yeah, I can't do this legit or with the original disc because I don't even know how to be able to record it. So we can play 1 to 3 goblins. If you press just left click on your mouse or on your keyboard, you can move them around via this little moniker here. If you press the right button, you can switch to their use items. You can either, for this guy here, this guy is, well, we already read their names, but there's also another name for him as well. The French translation of this guy is Oops, the technician. His thing is he can grab a item and use it. Only one item at a time. That's his puzzle objective. That's how you do stuff with him. And you use that via the fist item here, or symbol here. If you do have the pickup item here, he can pick up the item to use it. And we've also got Asgard, the warrior, or hobo, or whatever it was in the English version. I might be using their French versions just because I'm more familiar with those names. But he is the warrior. His only thing is he punches stuff. So let's take a look. But anyway, that's Niak right there. We're causing too much of a noise, and he doesn't want to talk to us. There's a few interactions you can get from him. Yeah, he doesn't like us messing with him, so let's punch this door. Hey, dude, we need to help the king. Jerk. So that's his thing, is punching stuff. And finally, we have the wizard character, which the French version is Ignatius, the wizard. His thing is he casts magic. So what he does is he can use his magic to manipulate items and things. It kind of varies depending on the puzzle here. So one way to switch between the guys, you can either click on them like this, or you can click on this little crystal ball here and just siphon in between the 3 of them. This box is used for your passwords as well as your item descriptions of what you got. The rest of the stuff here has nothing. It's just decorative, this stuff right here, except for a couple of collectible items, which will be highlighted when we actually grab them. And finally, the skull here. This allows you to cancel, exit, and load the game. This game does not have a standard save system. This game is based off the screen. So when you complete a screen, you'll get a code, which I'll show you when I actually get to this point. So there's multiple ways to, well, depending on the puzzle, there's multiple ways to solve them, but there's also multiple ways to get weakened. I forgot to mention this bar right here. This is your health bar right here. This is collected all across the 3 goblins themselves. When this hits 0, you lose. However, well, the game overs, but you can reload the game via a code. So make sure to write down your codes when you've got them every time, so that way you know which screen to go to next. So in this, I'm not going to show every single time you can take damage, because that would take a while, and I don't remember every single variation of it, but there's some pretty obvious ones. So let's show off one of them. Hey, open. Yeah, everyone has a weird screech. So yeah, I took some damage there. That's from punching the door. You can also have Ignatius do this as well. He has a different thing. And yeah, in the game, the goblins will tell you we did something bad, because they're like, hey, you moron. There's also another way for him to get hurt as well. So let's cast magic on the door. Yeah, Niak hits us with a spell. And then there's one other way to hurt ourselves with oops there. But let's start solving the puzzle for this screen here. So we can't get in the Niak, so we're going to have to find a way to let us inside. So we're not actually going to go into his house now, just like the guy or the storybook at the beginning told us. So to get this, you have to pay attention to the screen itself, like what you can interact with. For now, there's like the doors and stuff like that, but if you've been paying attention, this thing wobbles all over the place. Well, how can we get that? Oops can't do anything. Ignatius can't cast a spell on it, as far as... I don't think he can, anyway. Let's see if something happens when it does that, though. Yeah, see, nothing happens. So, for the most part, I'll try to just basically get to the solutions, but I might talk about it over the course of the game. But anyway, we want to get this thing down. How do we get down? Violence. Boom. And yeah, every time we do something good, the goblins jump up and say, hey, you did it. So, all right, we want to pick up this horn here with oops. I like the music in this game, too. Yeah, see, it tells us what item we've currently got. So when we want to use an item, we use the fist item. So let's use it on this tree. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out, but hey. And a branch comes down because we blew a horn at it. Okay. Sometimes the puzzles in this game are a bit weird. But, yeah, that's just the fun of the game. So anyway, we want to use Ignatius. I actually might also call him the wizard and the techie and the fighter after a while, just because, you know, that might be faster. But anyway, we change the stick into a pickaxe? Okay. Alright, let's grab the pickaxe. Since we can only grab one item at a time, we have to drop the pickaxe. And yeah, we already solved the puzzle for this thing. So that's stage number 1. Oh, this game also has 22 levels, by the way. So 22 screens of puzzles you have to go through. But before we do that, let's use the item on the door here. Like I said, I won't do that all the time. I just wanted to show off the first screen and how you can do that. So, but anyway, now that we solved the first puzzle, let's go to the next screen. And VQV 0DDA. Yeah, it's not going to be like Code 1 or Code 2 or anything like that. Yeah. But luckily, I'm recording this, so I actually don't have to write this down. I can just go back to the footage later and do that. So anyway, just click a button, and it loads the next screen here. So, all right. So now we got ourselves a tree, some fruit, and some glowy bits all over the place. So we have to figure out how to solve this little section here. Okay, so this so we need to cross this bridge area here. So we need to change these apples with some magic. Now we need to make them grow. I believe it's the second and fourth one, if I recall. I think. There we go. So we've made them grow there, and then let's have the fighter punch him, so we can knock him down. More violence. Boom! Get down there, you. All right, let's punch this thing as well. All right, so we punched all those things out. So now we need to have oops. Pick them up, I believe. Let's see, pick this one up. Oh, right. Use the hand. Watto. Anyway, let's drop the apple in the gap here. I'm not shopping at the gap. All right, there's one, and we gotta grab the other one. That way we can actually cross, because for whatever reasons, none of the goblins can jump the gap. Who knew? All right, big apple number 3. Big apple, 3 a.m. Yeah, pretty much it does work on that, doesn't it? Alright, we're just gonna get that. And now we can walk it. Yeah, the goblins say, you did it! Hooray! Alright, now we want to grab the pickaxe again because we have a clearly glowy bit here. I wonder how we open that thing. So let's use that on that, and we could get ourselves a nice shiny object. Ooh, ah, wah. Yeah, sometimes I'll be listening to music in the background. Ooh, nice. We got ourselves a diamond. So let's grab that diamond. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Yep, that's it for this screen as well. Like I said, some of the screens are going to be pretty simple, but then later on they'll get a bit more complicated. And you can actually have your characters get hurt via like where they're standing, which I believe if you have one of your goblins underneath the apples when you punch it, I think you can actually hurt them via that. So you have to be kind of careful because positioning does kind of matter in some of the puzzles in this and how you get hurt. But anyway, let's go to the next screen. It's ICEAA. Luckily, it's not like some of the old passwords from the old Nintendo days. Oh my goodness, do you remember those? I do. But anyway, so the third, yeah, and this is just considered a screen, despite it we've already been beating it, but we don't have to do anything else. So all we have to do is use the diamond on the door. That's it. Because Niak wants that diamond, so he doesn't like noise. Hello? Niak? Hey, alright, yeah, see, we already solved it. Ek Ponzi, huh? Alright, well, I'll Ek Ponzi you. Alright, now we're inside his little area here. Very cool design. Well, that we got a bat, skull, books. We got a vase, mustard. No, I don't know. Vases. Ooh, a glass thing of eyes. Oh yeah, I guess I'm not talking about the screens very often. I'll try to go over that more often too. We got cells. We got Seymour over here. Feed me, Seymour. Yeah, he wants that diamond, so we have to get him the diamond. But we can't. He can't just take the diamond from us. He wants us to give it to him. That's the point of this map. And we got let's see, some forgot what those are supposed to be. Like stuff like maybe tongs or something like that. Maybe. See, ooh, that guy's creepy. Got a not quite a pentagram, but you know, got a book over there, a spider, and ooh, a formaldehyde jar with another goblin inside or some type of creature. It's hard to say what that is. All right, so we got to do a couple things in here. So. All right, oops, or ups, or technician, you know. All right, I want to have you grab one of these vases or pots or whatever. Okay, so we want to use that on this guy right here. No, come on. No, dude. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I need you to use the... on this guy. Okay, so now he is secure in his goodness, because now he won't actually eat us when we get over there. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't letting it automatically go over there on that, so... Okay, so now we need Wizard to cast a spell on you. He gets big! He's cast bigly, I say. Alright. So now, we need to have Fighter climb up that guy. Right there. And you have him punch the book. Because remember, the only person who can grab an item is, or have an item is the oops there. So, he can't be, he's got to be the one to give it to the dude. So... Alright. And then now, we'll have Oops grab the diamond and get over there. Yeah, for whatever reason, Oops can't climb this. So that's why you have to punch the book over here so he can actually get to it. I don't know why. Like, I guess because he's not strong enough or something. You know, but that's just how it is with these goblins. I mean, look at them. They're small compared to this human. It's like real goblins, you know. Yeah, see, since we fed the guy, we didn't get hurt by that plant thing, so. Alright, let's give him the diamond. Here you go, sir. Please help us save our king. Yeah, we're like, I don't want to give you the diamond. Oh, okay. Well, I guess he told us what we needed to do. Who knew? I don't know what he told us. He told us to do something. But anyway, let's go to the next screen. Fituidides.
Well, the wizard had asked us to bring back from the depths of the earth Air Rain's mushroom, Arachnides elixir, and the bald plant in order to cure the king.
Yeah, we get a little nice little bit of a little mini cutscene back in the day, back in at least 93 standards, and a little voice dialogue. So, all right, now we're in the underground tunnels, and we need to collect the 3 items for the king. As you can see here, these are the 3 items. We need to collect the mushroom, the potion, and the weed or whatever. So let's solve this thing. So you have everyone move down here. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that the goblins have to be moved one at a time. You can't move them. You can't like click them, move them, click them, move them, click them, move them. They'll all move at the same time. This thing isn't. I think you could do that in like the second game, maybe, if I recall. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've done it, but you have to basically move them all at once. So I'm just gonna move Iggy right now, or Ignatius, the wizard man, the wizard, or sorry, not man, goblin. Yeah, in this little area here, we got a little cave. We got a whatever this thing is, like some, not goblin, some maybe gargoyle or whatever. We got this creature here, which I think you can punch it or use magic on. It'll scare you. This hunchback has what we need, so we need to frighten him. And there's a way to do it, because there's something in there we can access. Whoops. Yeah, I like the little musical bits in the game. This one's got a little ditty, and yeah, you can hear like sneezing and coughing in the background or whatever. Yeah, we need to get the thief and the fighter down here. Even though he's not technically a thief, I'm just gonna call him that. It's just easier than. I mean, I guess I could call him his name Oops, or Ups or whatever. But actually, let me read the French description again, just to, let's see, it is O-U-P-S, so I'm just, yeah, Oops, I guess would be the name, would be the closest thing. Alright. Anyway, we need to have the fighter climb up here, Audacious, or, yeah, just fighter. Okay, so I need to have him punch this. Get that tongue out. Yeah, if you punch him, it causes his tongue to lower. So now we also need to have you, Iggy, cast magic on there, and then quickly, oh, no, quickly run towards this thing, quickly, because that skeleton will pop up, will scare us and take a lot of life off if we do that. So yeah, it's him being scared of the skeleton. So I think that's supposed to be a skeleton anyway. But anyway, we want to have Iggy stand on that. Then we want to have fighter punch this. And boom, we've pretty much solved the puzzle. Now we just have to wait for the skeleton to get over there. Alright, come on, skeleton. Move faster. Ta-ta-ta-day, Junior! And unfortunately, to solve this, the rest of this thing, we had to wait for him to get back to his coffin, too. So he basically makes a full circle, or not circle, full route to the hunchback. And then he'll make his way back. And so we basically just have to wait until he's done. So the game can't handle multiple moving objects at once. So it's old like that. It can only handle 3.5 megabytes of RAM. Yeah, we scared the hunchback away because I mean, we couldn't ask him for the mushroom. We had to scare him away to do that. And yeah, wait for at least a wide berth to occur before you lower your friends. And finally, we need to have Oops grab the mushroom, which will complete our first objective. Yep, as you can see there, it is collected. So now it's part. So it's one of the few times where you guys can collect more than, or hold more than one item. It's because it's story reason stuff. So we got the mushroom. We're good to go. So yep, now we just gotta wait for that skeleton to get back over there. So that was ourselves a bit of fun. Running around. Gotta wait for that skeleton so we can have some fun, or save our king, because he's going crazy from being tortured all day. Alright, thank you. Alright, HQWDRFS is the code. Alright, loading up the next screen, and now we got ourselves a spider cave. A giant legion of spiders. So anyway, let's choose fighter over here. I need to have him climb this spider rope right here, or spider, or webbing, whatever. Yeah, you got a little bridge there. This spider will scare our two companions if they try to go over that, so we can't have them going over there. We'll lose some life. If we push, we can't wait. We need to wait the spider because he's got something we need. We can try to punch him and cast magic, but nothing, or punch him, nothing will happen. If we pull this thing, a spider will drop on us and lose life, which is kind of cheap. That there's some stuff that if you just straight up explore, you'll lose life. However, if you have the code, you can just reset the level if you lose some life if you care about it that much. But anyway, we want to pull this. Whoa. And we need to pull him out of the way. All right, now I need oops to go over here. And we got 2 items here, a bottle and a pistol. Yeah, a gun. Who needs courage when you've got a gun? The bottle, all it does is if you use it, a spider pops out of it and takes your life. So we just need this gun here. Or pistol. I'll just call the pistol. All right, we want to use the pistol on you to get you out of the way. And he'll be like, sorry, dude was shooting at me. What's wrong with you? Actually, we're almost using it more as a target, not a targeting pistol. I forgot those pistols at track meets where they, start the thing where they're like, boom, start the race, type of thing. That's pretty much what he's doing. All right, so we also want to use the pistol. For weird reason, you don't use it on the spider itself. I mean, you are using it, but you have to use that like under him. And that'll wake up the spider. He's like, man, what? It's 3 in the morning. Anyway, we need to have oops, grab the pillow. Right over here. And then we need to have him drop it over here. Because that spider has something we need. And if we don't have the pillow under it, it'll break it. So. And how are you supposed to know he has something in it? I'm not sure, actually. But, oh, wait, no, I didn't want to do that. No! Okay, climb back up. I was about to say, hopefully you don't lose any life from that. I meant to cast magic on him. Whoops. Alright, there we go. So now, we grab the potion. Item number 2. Alright, we're making good progress here. So let's head on to the next destination. Oops, just click on it. WDNBEBS. Yeah, it's trying to pull up the. Well, looks like we find ourselves outside, and we got a scarecrow, and many more ways to go. What awaits us is a giant world. Will we get the final item? Will we have what it takes to save our king? What other malevolous, magnifico creatures will we find outside here? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Gobliiins. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.